Hello everyone, this is Ori Bloop. Welcome back to another Game Builder Garage tutorial. Before we actually begin this tutorial, I would like to say that the Let's Build an RPG series, episode 2 is happening very soon. I know a lot of you guys have been asking where it is, but I've been just working on planning out multiple videos and what I'm going to be doing. But it should come out definitely by this weekend from this video. So I would look definitely forward to that. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. Today we will be working with the swap game nodon. I think that's what it's called. Where basically you'll be able to switch from game to game. And I'm going to just show how you can play with it and what you can do with it. So what we're going to do first is we're in the home screen right now of the free programming. So what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and create a new project. And this, before we begin anything, I'm going to go ahead and change this project's name to Test 1, just so we know. Just so we can differentiate between the two. So basically, if we go to edit mode, we're not going to be creating any sort of character. We're going to just go straight into the swap game nodon. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. So it has an output here on the side, so we need to trigger it with something. So we're going to go ahead and just get a simple button press. I'll go ahead and grab X. So we're going to go ahead and connect that to the swap game. And for the swap game, we're going to go and change the swap target. Since this is test 1, we're going to go ahead and the swap target is going to be called test 2. So we're going to go ahead and name that to test 2. So basically, swap target means that it's going to be searching for a target that matches this name, test 2. And our game keyword for this game is going to be called Test 1 because that's the name of this game, basically. So there we go. So our game keyword is Test 1 because that is what this game is called, which is Test 1. And then the swap target, which we're trying to go to, is Test 2. So now we can exit out of that. And pretty much we have test 1 set up, but now we need to go ahead and make test 2. So we're going to go back to the main menu right here. So we have test 1. Now we're going to go ahead and make test 2. So we're going to go ahead and change. The game title itself doesn't change anything. I'm just doing it just so it's kind of easy as a tutorial was. So we can go and close that. And then we're going to go to edit. And we're going to do the same layout as the previous one. So we're going to grab our X button and connect that up to there. Now, so for our game keyword, it's going to be test 2 this time, just because that is what this game is called. So we can go ahead and change that to test 2. And if we ever wanted to go back, or if we wanted to switch to a different game, all we have to do is just change the target name or the target keyword. So now we're pretty much set up to go between games. So let me go back to test 1. So if we go ahead and go into test 1, if we go ahead and press X, there we go. We get taken to test 2. Now we are in test 2. And if we press X in test 2, it won't do anything because we don't have anything set up. So if we want to change it back to test 1, I'll show you guys how to do that. So for test 1, if we want to go switch that back, we can either put it in the target keyword, or we can go back to previous. Let me go ahead and see what back to previous does. So X. Okay, so see, we're going to have to, we could just go ahead and call this test 1 because it will send us back to test 1. We don't necessarily need that. We'll just go by keyword just to make it easy. So if we go ahead and press X, we'll go back to test 1. And if we press X again, because we're in test 1, it will bring us back to test 2. So basically, all you need to do is make sure for the target that you're going to, you need to have the game that it's called, so test 2, and you just have to basically in your other game you have to target that, and that's where you want to go. We can also mess around with this. Let me go back to test 1. So we're gonna go back to test 1, and what we could do is we can now also the transition appearance, we can go without title or with title. So if we go without title, it will just be a black screen briefly, and then it will change to the level, which is really good if you want to make, like, you know, a really quick transition to, like, it could be whatever. But if we press X, see, there we go. It's actually pretty quick, so you could definitely implement this in all types of things, you know, if you wanted to. Since we haven't changed the transition yet to test 2 to test 1, it's still going to pop up the test 1 prompt, but if we go back, it's just a black screen. So I think that's pretty much it. It's a really basic sort of thing. I know people have been asking for it, but it can be a little bit tricky. Just make sure to for the game keyword to have the level that you're playing on, and then for the swap target, make sure it's the level that you want to go to. That's basically what you need to know. But I think that's pretty much it for the tutorial. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully I didn't go too fast, but thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in another tutorial. All right, see ya.